Oh, hello there, Site 42 staff, as well as those of you from the greater SCP Foundation, and welcome to another Fan Art Friday, a subsidiary of the Anomalous podcast from Site 42. I'm Dr. Theron Sherman, Site Director of Site 42 of the SCP Foundation. I'm here to answer your questions about what this place that we work. I'm running hella late. We have a very limited time. We got fan art to get through. You guys know the drill. This is the usual. I woke up so early today, and then everything happened. Rehab's going good, exercise. There's a new SCP animated show that just dropped in episode 1 and a Kickstarter, and I need to tell you guys about that, but I have to do the fan art first. Thankfully, stream is only going to be like 20 minutes. The streak remains strong, even if it's by the seat of our pants. So, Fan Art Friday first. I'll show you a new SCP animated series that's dropping, as well as kickstarting. We need the Mobile Task Force signal boosters on hand, so be ready. But at the start here, housekeeping. King of ADHD, congratulations on being the #1 first chatter. Alongside you, Dr. Frogman, Senior Researcher Alex, Haunted Researcher, Puppet Boy, Silent Follower, Amber, Lalo Kitten, Monkey, Junior Researcher Sally. Good to see you all on hand punctually. Here we go. Let's do this. So, heading over to Fan Art Friday. First of all, your username involves something like find the FNAF or something. You sent me a bunch of emails about how your files didn't work. They didn't work. Work on your formatting to make those function. I'm not sure what went wrong. I'm not a tech guy. Secondly, Fan Art Friday begins. So, our first fan arter of the day is Leha. Leha has brought forth to us some sort of video game parody. A parody by the name of You're Not a Human or something like that. I don't know. I have not played this game. But here is what it would look like if D-Class Dr. Sherman were in the game known as something like You're Not Human is the title. I've not played this game, but that is a particularly menacing look. I'm not shocked at this. I think it's a good fit. Way to go, Leha. I really feel like I'm in the game. No, 079, not right now. I'm busy. So, that's Leha. Second of all, Belgian, I thought this was the end of your tank fan art era, but you seemingly have changed your mind, Bradley. Bradley is now doing 079, I told you to stop it. Bradley has now done my worst nightmare. This is worse than Dr. Gerald driving a tank. This is awful. Don't let this happen. Don't let this happen. Good poster of warning for things not to happen, Bradley. Good warning. Next up, Intern Librarian. This is based on an interaction I had in the Bible eating stream. Oh, no. Oh, no. With user Church of the Banana King. Okay. Get that out of my eyes. And didn't finish in time for last week. Hope you liked it. This is your BOC with the Intern Librarian name. It's a mask, not an actual living bee. That's good. So, here is... I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. Yes, that sounds a lot like me during that stream. What? We got you something in case you lose another bet. It's the Joseph Smith revised version with annotations. Adds about 10k words separately from the edition of full text, which include whole books. I wanted to give you a stone edition of the Tanakh too, but it wouldn't summon the SCP. I hate everything about this. You're all awful and terrible and horrible all at once. Very nice art. Next up, Rar Caution has brought us some colorful imagery. Colorful imagery from Rar Caution. I don't know why I'm being hit with a ukulele here. What did I do? Clef, what did I do? I didn't do anything. And, okay, yes, I would actively run from this. Yes, you are correct about this scenario. Hold up. Doing a meme face. Soy jacking over here. Look at that. Plague Doctor. Not sponsored. And yes, I roll hashtag annoyed in asexual. Perfection. Rar Caution, very nice and very colorful slideshow. Continuing on. Nicky Knackle, you're up to bat. And you have driven for us today. And by driven, I mean Drew. I don't know why I said driven. Still mad about Dr. Gerald. First of all, I like me asking for my pen back from 999. Kind of gives K-pop pose. Oorap. And then, of course, 999's there, but, yes. Please put 049 back in its box. That is a simple solution to this problem. Please get rid of it. But overall, pretty good. Leha, you were first. Go back in line. You were the first one we did today. Good work. Intern Knackle, or researcher Knackle, I believe. Next up is Hazard. Hazard has created for us What If SCP Foundation, but Smurfs. So there's Dr. Smurfman. And we have 035. No! And 049. And 173. And 999. And Clef Smurf. And Tree Smurf. Screamy Smurf now. Now you're Screamy Smurf. How do you like it? So here is the Smurf CP Foundation. Let's get a better acronym than that. Okay, I'm saving that one for last. Zombie Cat! Zombie Cat has made for us Oh no, I'm back. The sound went away. Here's Zombie Cat's email. It looks very nice. I like the color contrast. I didn't mean to be muted. My bad. We're in a hurry. Everything's going on. Next up, we have Musical Sand, who has attempted to the best of their ability, it seems, to recreate the architecture of Jesus Land. They're working on the Jesus Land theme park. I wonder if we can use this to somehow map the progress of the Sons of the Swallowed. That would be very useful. Keep up the good work. Get us that reconnaissance. Next up, we have... I'm definitely missing someone. Hold on a second. Let me go back to the inbox. I don't want to... Yeah, that one got lost. Put it on the list. We don't want to lose it. Boom. Okay. Back in order. Back in order. So, next up is Intern Kudakin. Intern Kudakin has gotten a little abstract for us. You see, we have what seems like a very messy sketch at first blush. Art is not to be contained, but then you see at the top, oh, you snooty bastards. Are we cool yet? And that brings us to our more, look at the streaks, the lines. Oh, 79, stop jocking me. I am in a hurry. I am rushing. Stop hacking my stream. Don't take my sound off. Everything today, I swear to you, everything is going wrong. I will survive this fucking stream. Did you see the Are We Cool Yet art? Did you see both the Are We Cool Yet art? Yes or no, chat? Yes, raw caution. Thank you for the confirmation. Moving on. We still got so much to cover. I'm not done yet. Dr. Val has dropped us 3 pieces of art today. Dr. Val is ready to feed us the art. Let's start here with a very colorful, very artistically rich and decadent victim of SCP-035. What a picture, my word. Secondly, we've got my good friend, fellow researcher Peabody. Peabody is always very good at his job, very wise. And then finally, Dr. Gerald! How dare you team up with that thing? I'm in danger. Dr. Gerald, you shit. Very nice art of my tragedy, though, Dr. Val. Dark Duality, I sent you an email to ask, are you sure you want me to put your face on stream? Because you sent a costume picture with your face. People watch these streams. It is normally a thing. Reply to me in chat if you want me to actually show your Halloween costume. I always got to check on this. We don't want people self-doxing against their will. It's not a good plan. Did you want me to show that on stream, or did you just want me to see that and only show your art? Confirm, Dark Duality. Confirm. Des, keep an eye out for Dark Duality's answer. You're already on it. Good. While we wait for Dark Duality's response, this is today's stream thumbnail for a reason. This is one of my SCPs, SCP-3802, codename Hair Growth by Dedo. In case you're unfamiliar, Hair Growth by Dedo is, whereas most of Dedo's products are from like assassins or douchebags, and so they always do the wrong thing, kind of in a trickster manner to mess with them. This time, Dedo is called by a grieving father whose child has cancer and is asking for help to cheer them up through the treatment process. And so creates a hair growth tonic. But of course, Dado does everything wrong. But instead of being horrifying, it makes little hairs grow out of the heads of the children to make them very happy. And you have this image now of the hairs that grow out of the child's for comfort and joy. And oh my God, the details. Oh my word. The little child has friendly hair for making the happy. Is bad situation, so you find the comfort that you can. This is beautiful. So yes, thank you, Naty, for that art, creating the some real mood here at the end of the art stream. That's one of the first ones you ever read, Monochrome. That is shocking to me. I hope it was a good introduction to the SCP fandom. And Dark Duality, thank you for confirming, so I will only show what I am supposed to show. That is why I asked. So yes, Dark Duality has blessed us with a Dr. Alto Cliff. And nothing else. That's a very fine Clef with his dinosaur kimono. So yes, everyone who insulted a Fan Art Friday, congratulations and welcome to stream. I hope that you have enjoyed the art stream. Thank you for submitting. I'm sorry, there's so much going on. I'm going into word salad. Fan Art Fridayist, thank you for submitting everything you submitted for Fan Art Friday. Your art is always great, and as an arts community for writing and art and film and animation, we like inspiring art in any manner we can, and we appreciate you for both showcasing your art as well as inspiring others with your craft. Thank you very much for that. And everyone who watched, I hope you enjoyed and gave props to the artists. We had some very good work submitted today. Now, last minute before we sign off, because I am, as I said, short stream running late today. I will get the donos. I will not miss the donos. Trust me, I will not forget that. Today, episode 1 of The Cover-Up Crew debuted on Shoutout Cartoons on YouTube. The channel Shoutout Cartoons, who has about almost 100K subs, is making their "we miss confinement, so we want to make our own series" situation. And so episode 1 of The Cover-Up Crew is live on YouTube. I will show you, for just a moment, very tiny clips, because I want you to go watch the real thing.
Is this thing on? Are we recording?
Yes, we are.
Oh, my apologies.
It's fine.
I get very camera shy.
No worries, it's fine. Okay, all right. So, Mac,
That is Mechanical Ape Computer, known as Mac.
Corn gets picked. It's big.
So grateful for this opportunity, and I couldn't be more. Honestly, I'm just happy to be here.
the icing on the cake, let me tell you. Hey, Longlegs, you mind picking me up a little bit? I'm trying to get my foot inside.
Laid down by life for the innocent and this foundation.
Well, that guy did not have a good time. What got that guy? That's for you to find out when you go look at this episode. Refreshing the chat, it's not moving. So, the channel is called Shoutout Cartoons. The series is called The Cover-Up Crew. They're expecting an 8-episode series. Their Kickstarter is for $35,000, which is very reasonable considering how much it takes to animate things like that, and how much less that is than a lot of crews who come in asking for several $100,000, $1 million, things like that. $35,000, we might actually be able to pull this off. I keep telling people, they gotta start small, man. You can't swing for the fences because we don't know if you can build that yet. And the SCP community is rather scattered, but we're gonna do our best, right? Mobile Task Force Psi-42, codenamed the Signal Boosters. Donators, be ready to donate. Engagement, leaders, be ready to lead engagement. We're doing what we can to get these animated series started. This person seems to have a well enough lived channel for something like 5 years of production. They seem to have a lot going on that means that we can trust them to stick around. It would ruin their reputation if they failed, which is always the key of Kickstarters. It's if you're looking for something to be a scam, you see how long they've been around, how public they are. If it's a fly-by-night new thing no one's ever heard of, they could disappear and take the money and run, and we never know. But this person has a channel they've built. They're putting their face on everything. They seem to be the person up in the front. So, I still haven't talked to this person very much behind the scenes. I caught onto them really quickly. I'm still trying to arrange a meeting with them, but they seem like everything I see from the outside, they're on the level. So I'm going to try and still talk to them. Kickstarter lasts a month. I'll be giving you more details about it as we go on. So there is that information. We did Fan Art Friday. We did the animation. Let me get the donos. All right, Gamer, thank you for your 7-month member message as a Mobile Task Force Captain here at Site-42. We appreciate your membership and your service. Grab yourself a bagel on your way past the commissary. I can't believe I missed yesterday's stream, and I can't believe your wife finally made that thing scream. Can I get an audio recording? I will murder you if you call that thing my wife again. My wife. No. Coleman Fight, thank you for your first donation of today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a Cinnamon Toast Crunch on your way past the commissary. Dr. Sherman, I did an oopsies and sent a rocket filled with space bees into space. No, space is where the space bees go. You didn't oopsie, you did correctly. The space bees belong in space. You're supposed to do that. Dark Duality, thank you for your first and second donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a crepe on your way past the commissary. Oh, that warms my former, oh, we're cool yet heart to see. Yes. Yes, the pretentious run strong with them. Glad to have you aboard at least. Just because my picks weren't that good, but better coming now that I have a support thing for my phone. Oh, yeah. That'll do it. So, yes. When you get better picks and you are willing to share them, that will happen. Cosplay is part of fan art, after all. Foxfax & Co., thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a breakfast burrito on your way past the commissary. Greetings, Dr. Sherman. Just lurking while working on art of my Yu-Gi-Oh! GXOC. All right. Only reason I've thought of Yu-Gi-Oh! In the last years is because Death Battle's doing Ketchum versus Yu-Gi-Oh! Coming up. And I think it's going to be a very funny fight. Star the Comet, thank you for your first donation to today's stream, as well as being a member. Grab yourself a latte on your way past the commissary. I'm late. Hey, Doc, nice to see you make it in. Yes, you were shown. It was earlier in the stream, and it's a very short VOD, so you can check that out pretty easily. All right, Site-42 fam. The daily streak remains strong, even if it's short. I had to message that team about their Kickstarter, and that delayed stream a little bit. But, yes, we will be talking to them soon. We'll be getting all confirmations. Check out their show. Subscribe if you want to see more of it. We'll see what's up with that. I got to get down to the next test, we are starting multi-dimensional testing on separate iterations of SCP-4521 so we can get a choir of screaming trees throughout the multiverse. Might be the thing that finally harmonically defeats the Scarlet King, now that I think about it. Not a bad hypothesis. Would need to be tried, though, and I'm willing to try it. So happy to help. That's me, Dr. Theron Sherman, Site Director Site 42, and the most helpful guy you've ever seen. The hymns. Welcome to Site 42 staff. Thank you for subscribing. And now, without further ado, you all know the outro I really gotta get. So, thank you to all of our patrons, channel members, co-fires, or super chatters for supporting us through direct donations. Thank you to Mobile Task Force Sci 42, codename Signal Boosters, for being the best leaders of engagement, hitting the like, share, and subscribe, and commenting and chatting not only on Site 42 projects, but also the projects that we try and support out there to build the SCP community together. You guys are amazing, and it's because of you that the SCP community continues to thrive. So thank you for your service. My favorite SCPs in no particular order are SCP-3999, SCP-3043, SCP-008-J, SCP-Spooky-J, SCP-5031, SCP-5175, SCP-5320, and SCP-8980. Content warning on the last one, it's a rough read. Speed round 3999-3043-008-J, Spooky-J, 5031, 5175, 520, and 8980. Content warning on the last one, it's a rough read. Site 42 staff. This has been Dr. Theron Sherman on a very rushed Fan Art Friday, but the streak remains strong. We still did it. We're all in this together. Thank you for your service. Be safe, be well, and as always, secure, contain, protect. I'll see you in the next video or stream. On an evening such as this, it's hard to tell if I exist. If I packed a car to leave this town, will you notice that I'm not around? I could hide out under there. I just made you say underwear. I could leave, but I'll just stay. All my stuff's here anyway. It's like a dream you try to remember, but it's gone. Then you try to scream, but it only comes out as a yawn when you try to see the world beyond your front door. Take your time, 'cause where I'm gonna make you smile when you realize I've got my size. Might take a while just to try to figure out what all this is for. Try to figure out what all this is for. The credit song is, again, Pinch Me by the Bare Naked Ladies. I don't rarely do the same song, not especially this close and together, but I wanted to get that funny lyric in there, so you enjoy that funny lyric. Last minute donation, Wolvesies. Thank you for your first donation today's stream. Grab yourself some coffee at the commissary. Thanks for doing this. Life's already hard enough without anomalies running the show. Bless y'all. Damn right. We die in the dark so you can live in the light. Enjoy it. Now, go watch the Desk stream at the Desk SCP on Twitch. Maybe where you're going to raid some SCPs, or watch an SCP movie, or watch that new SCP animated series episode. I don't know what he's going to do, but the Desk is over there. Go watch the Desk. I'll see you later. Why am I still talking? Secure, contain, protect. Bye-bye!